and welcome to another edition of The Voice Crying in the Wilderness, number 22. Today's subject is Elijah was taken and Enoch was taken. These are the most incredible stories of the Bible, and the stories of Elijah and Enoch, they were both taken by God. The first ones to be raptured, you could say. So everyone gives credit to Elijah, but what about Enoch? He was also taken by God. So why wouldn't we want to know what Enoch said? Well, I'll try to build credit to Enoch. Here's a dream of Enoch's. It's the entire Bible, our Bible, in a dream of bulls, cows, heifers, and different animals before the Bible was even written. So I will try to interpret the dream to show you its significance to the Bible. It reads, I saw in a vision on my bed, and behold, a bull came forth from the earth, which is Adam. The bull was white. And after that came forth a heifer, meaning a woman, in which was Eve. And along with this, later came forth two bulls, Cain and Abel. One of them was black and the other was red. And the black bull gored the red bull and pursued him under the earth. And thereupon I could no longer see the red bull, Cain killing Abel and burying him under the earth. But the black bull grew, and a heifer went with him. And I saw that many oxen proceeded from him, which resembled and followed him. This is Cain taking a wife, probably a sister of a different set of the children of Eve. And it takes more than Cain and Abel to populate the world, remember. And that cow, that first one, meaning Eve, went from the presence of the first bull, meaning Adam, in order to see that red bull, but found him not, and lamented with great lamentations over him, and sought him. This is Eve grieving over the loss of Abel, and looked for that bull, and looked till that first bull came to her and quieted her, and from that time onward she cried no more. This is Adam coming to Eve and consoling her on the loss of Abel. And after that she bore another white bull, in which was Seth. And after him she bore many bulls and black cows. She had other children. And I saw in my sleep that white bull, meaning Seth, likewise grow and become a great white bull. And from him proceeded many white bulls, and they resembled him, white of the purity or godliness. And they began to beget many white bulls that resembled them. One followed the other, even many, which are believers in God at this point, Adam's sons. Remember, Cain went on his own way to serve other gods. And once again I saw with my eyes as I slept, and I saw the heavens open, and behold, a star fell from heaven, which is a falling star, possibly the chief of the watchers. He was a leader. And it rose and ate and pastured amongst the oxen. After that I saw the large and black oxen, and behold, they changed their stalls and began to live with each other. At this point, the invasion of Cain's people here looks like they had some kind of fornication going on. Taking of wives, probably trying to put the enmity between the seed and her seed, as the curse for Satan reads. He's a mocker, trying to be a creator. And again I saw in the vision, and looked toward the heavens, and behold, I saw many stars descending, and cast themselves down from heaven to that first star. Again, these are the angels falling and reporting to this chief angel, who has already defiled himself with women, and they became bulls amongst those cattle, and pastured with them, married and had children, all that they chose. Genesis 6, 1 through 4. And I looked at them and saw, and behold, they let out their privy members like horses, and began to cover the cows of the oxen. And they all became pregnant, and begat elephants, camels, and asses, the race of giants. And all the oxen feared and were afraid of them, and they began to bite with their teeth, and to devour, and to gore with their horns, and they became moreover to devour those oxen. And behold, all the children of the earth began to tremble and quake before them, and flee from them. Okay, this is the race of giants produced by the angelic beings and the woman beginning to eat people with their teeth, and the people were afraid. And again I saw how each began to gore each other and devour each other. They began to fight one another, and stealing of each other's wives sounds like today. And the earth began to cry aloud. And I raised my eyes again to heaven, and I saw a vision, and behold, there came forth from heaven beings who were like white men, dressed in white, and four went forth from that place, and three went with them. And those three that had last come forth grasped me by my hand, and took me away from the generation of the earth, and raised me up to a lofty place, and showed me a tower raised above the earth, and all the hills were lowered. And one said unto me, Remain here till thou seest everything that befalls those elephants, camels, and asses, and the stars, and the oxen, and of all of them. This is Enoch being taken up before the destruction of the angels, the giants, and the people being destroyed by the waters of the flood. And the four angels in white, which are Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael, are the archangels of God. And I saw one of those four who came forth first, and he seized the first star, which was the leader who had fallen from heaven, and bound it hand and foot, and cast it into the abyss. Probably Michael seizing the lead angel and binding him, probably one of the angels which are buried under the river Euphrates right now, to be loose. Revelation 9:14. Now that abyss was narrow and deep and horrible and dark, and one of those archangels drew a sword, and gave to those elephants and camels and asses, and began to smite each other, and the whole earth quaked before them. The archangel gave to the giants, the children of the angels, a sword of confusion, in which they would be under a delusion that they would actually kill each other until all were dead, brother against brother, father against son, in battle in which shook the earth. We're talking about the sons of angels, mighty men of renown. And as I was beholding in a vision, lo, one of those four who had come forth stoned them from the heavens, meteor shower, and gathered them, and took all the great stars, those fallen angels whose private members were like horses, and bound them hand and foot, and cast them into the abyss of the earth. So they are still bound in the earth at this point. And one of the four went to that white bull, which is Noah, and instructed him in secret without him being terrified. He was born a bull and became a man, and he built for himself a vessel. I'm going to stop right there and continue with the next voice crying in the wilderness. Number 23, we will continue the story. Thank you.